if we can't find anything up here by these docks. Yep. You don't got to burn it. You can. It does. It looks really good. I was saying, you can do that one as fast, as slow as you want. That's why I really like those. What's up? Now here with my son and my father-in-law. Trying to wet some stuff. I think I'm doing some bird nests today, but that's okay. That's part of it, right? But I want to see if there's anything back in this little area right here. We are up here on Weiss Lake. It's just, again, just a beautiful place up here. And I just want to... All right, well, get inside my bag and there's more. I've actually had my frog in the water for 2 minutes. So that's it. And yep, there's one we're digging on it right now. I'm getting ready to go over there, I think. And I got my father-in-law. We got him with a Buka shad, the trick shad. Indonesia, my man. I tell you what, I've actually, in my last few lives, I've actually got quite a few people from Indonesia, and I think that's like really cool. I don't know if I can get up underneath the dock. I can get under the dock. But I don't need to be skipping, because that's obviously not my first time, and it did not go too well. So let's see how bad I messed it up. All right, that's cool, I fixed it. I am in Alabama, United States. And this lake is actually, they call it the crappie fishing capital of the world, because there are so many crappie in here. So eventually we're going to be switching over and doing some crappie fishing at some point today. I would like to catch some bass because they got some really... I just really want to try my little frog before I get into too many things. I got the Pad Daddy frog from BizBait, which I had a lot of luck with it the other day, and I really like it. But I have a lot of luck with all BizBait's products. I really like their products. I might try one of their spinnerbaits here in a minute. Jaws. I'm down with it. I'm ready for a fight today. I can handle that. Man, these little frogs, man, these are like awesome. Really like these things. I've never used a frog like this before, but I went out to the lake I go to, and They wouldn't stop hitting it. And I used this one frog all day. I bet it had 30 bites on it, and it's still in good shape. I mean, when I say good shape, I mean it still stinks and still looks brand new. Let me get it up here. I'll show y'all what it is. So far, my son caught a bird nest. How's it going, AJ? He's about halfway done fixing it. All right. Hey, Donnie, I'm gonna squeeze by you, buddy. I'm gonna squeeze by you real quick. I want to get this frog up here by the wall. Try not to be a Karen to the boat guys. Hey, where's your line at, buddy?
Everywhere.
Well, because I really wanted to get by the wall here.
Well, I threw it out there. My whacker rig just floated.
That's all right. Well, I don't want to catch your line. All right, I'm gonna walk around here. You good? AJ, you good? All right, holler if you need me.
Dude, I don't even know if I have a hook left.
If you don't, I got more hooks. You're okay. Just let me know if you need me. How you fellas doing today? Well, I'm fishing, so I guess I'm doing all right. Y'all get much today? Just some good camaraderie? That's all right. Some days that's all you can get. That's a nice boat. That's a lot better than my John boat and my kayak. See if we get one of these frogs up here kind of close before I do much more of anything else. They just did a lot of work here on the condo. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah, they got a little bit more horsepower than my kayak has. I ain't gonna hate. Really? Did someone leave a laptop out here? It's an old laptop. We'll see if the BizBait Pad Daddy can do me right today. I think he can. I got faith in it. I got my buddy who sells lures, FX Lures. Yeah, I need to get some of this driftwood for him. Hopefully I get to see him in a month or two. He's coming down to Nashville. I might drive up and do some fishing with him, but he makes some really cool lures. I told him he needs to get some driftwood and just put some of his lures on it for display. It'd be freaking awesome. But that piece of driftwood might be a tad bit big. Just a tad bit. So there was a right here on the edge of the pool, there was a whatchamacallit came out. Like a dock to come out all the way. It was just for barbecuing and stuff like that. Pavilion, that's the word I was looking for. And they tore that down. They refurbished all the concrete that's up there. They did a really good job. So we weren't allowed to fish over here. So the only people that could fish were the people on boats. And I was like, crap. Always wanted to get over here. But they didn't want hooks and stuff being up there under the pavilion. People up there in their bare feet. I can respect that. I mean, I really didn't have much of a choice, but you know. Where's everyone watching from, if you don't mind me asking? Hit them likes. I think it helps me. And because my boy Jacob ain't here to remind me, if y'all don't mind, when you do get done, if you look underneath the tabs on my channel, there's one called Releases, and that's where my publisher releases all my music at. If y'all don't mind hitting that, I'd appreciate it. If you like it, cool. Add me to like Spotify and stuff, or whatever platform you use. I'm on all the platforms all over the world, but well, 35 countries anyway. But and if you don't like it, that's cool. Like I said, ain't no hurt feelings. So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm gonna try to get a bass at least, but then after that, I'll probably switch over to crappie. They have some huge stripes in here. I'm talking like 50 pound. I don't think I'm really geared up to handle one like that, but you know, a good 7 or 8 pounder would be great. get one of my shining baits out here. They like those, kind of like barracuda, kind of aggressive. Again, these are the Bizbait Pad Daddies. They're really cool, super weedless. You throw them right up on, like I had over there when I was started out by the dock. I was throwing them up on shore and then just kind of walking them back down into the water and just bringing it right across the top. I was doing that the other day in the other lake I was in, and it was working really good. They're driving the fish crazy. Of course, I was doing that earlier in the morning too. It's noon now, so I hate to get out this late and get started, but I gotta take care of family first, so you know how that goes. And it makes good sound, does good little bubble trails. It's a good little bait. And like I said, durable. There we go, something followed in. He done told on himself now. Let's see if we can get him on the hook. Yeah, they do a lot of bass tournaments on this lake. I'm not eating nothing out of this lake though. They said they put out a warning a couple times a year that say there's so many campers around here and campsites and RV parks that don't eat more than once a month out of here, just because, you know, they put sewage in here probably. I'm like, yeah, if you don't want me to eat more than once, I ain't eating that once either. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, I'm looking over there. My son to check on my father-in-law. I see a bird nest happening over there. I told them to call me if they need me. For real, is this a laptop? No, that's not a laptop. It looked like a laptop. Maybe it's a scale or something. I don't know what that is. I haven't had enough snakes strike at me this year, so I'm gonna go ahead and just walk out here, see if I can't get another one to strike at me, you know, just for funs, or funsies. That was all sarcasm, by the way. The Whopper Plopper, you know, every company's got their own version of the plopper. I'm a fan of the Chapo. I really like it. And the Screaming Chapo. I've actually caught my personal best on a Screaming Chapo. It was just over 5 pounds. But yeah, the plopping ones, and I may be switching over to that at one point. But these frogs ain't gonna get it done. But like I said, I mean, it's kind of late in the day for top water. I don't know how it is over here. The lake I usually fish on, the top water is usually good for most of the day, all day, every day, all year round. Yep, I am using an artificial frog. It's from Bizbaits. It's called the Pad Daddy, and it's the bullfrog color. I bought the bundle. They sent out 6 of their hooks that they're supposed to go on, and I got 5 packs, and each pack had 5 frogs in it. There's 5 different colors. You had the bullfrog, natural, red pearl, watermelon, black and white. Yeah, it's nice. I'm telling you, it's tough too. Real durable. I had the other morning, for over 5 hours, I probably had 30 fish on it, and that's the same lure that I was using that day. I mean, so it's still really durable. So I felt better spending the money on them at that point, especially because I know they're going to last for a while. And like I said, they still stink. So, and that's like, my truck stinks now too, but there's that, which is not a horrible thing, right? Come on, baby. I want to go over there to the bridge. It gets real deep over there. Yes, it does really good on the weeds. I was actually the other day, I was throwing it up on shore and kind of just walking it back down into the water. And so like a frog does, you know. and I got a lot of reaction from that. But y'all need to be playing my music. Just saying. Come playing loud music. Play my music. I think it's got good radio on it. That's kind of crazy. I tell you, I just made an order last night. I hope my wife's not watching. But one of the things was it's called a hissy fit, and basically it's got a screw on the back and it's got a treble hook at the bottom, and it basically looks like a snake head. But you can turn around and put a worm on there and make it look like frog legs on the back, or you can put a worm on there straight and make it look like a snake. So those were the hissy fit. Who was that? Lake Fork. I love Lake Fork. They got ring fries. They're great with Texas rig and wacky rig. That's what my son's using right now. And but yeah, Lake Fork, their products are awesome too. I'll tell you, the people you're gonna hear me talk the most about will be Lake Fork, Biz Baits, and LS Lures. LS Lures, they sell hand tied jigs. A guy by the name of Hunter owns the property, and or the property. He owns the business, and super cool dude. If you got like an idea of something you want, send him an email, tell him what you want. He'll make it for you and send it to you. He'll custom do jigs and stuff for you, which is super awesome. Well, man, subscribe to me and like make a comment on one of my shorts, my top shorts, and because whenever people subscribe, I don't ever get notifications for it, which really aggravates me. And maybe make a video posting it, and I'll be able to see it from there. Where you fish at? What state are you in? All right, cool. Yeah, just like I said, make a comment on one of my shorts, one of the first ones. I think I got something about my dogs this morning. I love my dogs. I'm all about the outdoor stuff. That's my music's all about that too. The outdoor stuff and blue collar and family. All right, well, I'm not feeling the frog. We can probably go get a Chapo on here. The dark it is, I'll probably go with the white Chapo. Check on my father-in-law and my son, see how they're doing. Colorado, love Colorado. Lived out there when I was a kid. Arizona, Colorado, Las Vegas. We moved around to a bunch of those places there for a little bit. Nothing exciting as far as my dad's job. It's my stepdad. Whenever it's time to pay bills, he liked to move. So I got to see a lot of the country. But I've actually caught some really good fish off this dock right here. Hickory dickory dock. Oh, good. He's got another. Yeah, my father-in-law looks like he might be stuck again. I tell you what though, y'all got sturgeon out there. I'm super jealous. I want to catch sturgeon so bad. I mean, I don't want to hurt it, but you know, it's kind of what it is. And I so want to catch a sturgeon. Yeah, this lake's really nice. It's big. My father-in-law told me I could take his boat out anytime I want, but I don't trust. See, like I just threw that up on the dock, but I mean, how it's just creeping across. I mean, boop. I mean, I know it's on a flat surface, but I could do that on the right here on the grass too. I do the same thing. Yeah, I was trying. I really have not done much skipping. All right, I got up under there that time, and I got a bird nest. Oh no, a little bit of backlash. So that's something I really want to get better at. LS Lures, his jigs. He's got a lot of flipping jigs and skipping jigs, and I really I want to get better at getting up under docks with those. Sunfish and bass. I tell you what, man, I lived in Florida for years, and I did a lot of saltwater fishing. And that one went right up under there good. That skipped really good for someone who doesn't know how to skip. frog flipped over. Very good. This is the MGTI from Cast King. It's got a titanium spool, which really helps with the backlashes. They say you can't backlash that, but let me tell you something. I'm a professional. I can backlash anything. And don't worry, I ain't gonna get you. I don't think. I'll put that right underneath my son. But I really love this one, and he's using the AI or the AL-TI, which is an aluminum housing, but it still has that titanium spool, and it's really light, so it's stronger than aluminum and lighter, so it doesn't have as much inertia, so therefore you can get it more it's not digging me bouncing it off that dock, because with the way this works, you don't even have to put it in there. It's just got that. So I'm about to go through my box and see what else I got over there. We're gonna try something different. Like I said. Caught a 4.5 pounder right there one day with a little bluegill. Yeah, figured my father-in-law would lose that by now, but he didn't. I'm proud of him. I'm sure he can swim. I ain't worried about it. I'm kidding. As long as he has fun, that's all I care about. And I hope he catches something big. I hope both of them do, even if I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the Screaming Chapo. Now, Donnie, you can put something else on there too if you want. You want to try some topwater? You want to try a topwater bait?
Yep, I think that's a better thing to come better with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Screaming Chapo. I'll give you the black one. You know, once they.
Good stuff.
Well, no, the black one's good, except for when they start hitting that, they quit hitting everything else. If anyone ever caught my joke on that one, but okay.
Sometimes I think you have as much fun with Jake. I'm doing there too much, but take it easy.
I got so much junk I put in this. I just cleaned this little tackle box out. I got my bag over there. I got this here, but this is a Rapala claptail. I haven't caught nothing on it yet. Let me yank that bad boy off of there for you.
Let's see how you get it off there. Don't you tell me like you had a real system.
Yeah, just kind of, it's got that little hook sticking out.
Yeah.
Just put it on there. It's like a speed clip.
Huh.
And they're really strong. I like them.
You don't want to put paper clips on your place, so what you say?
Huh?
So you don't put paper clips on your place?
Yeah, Leslie keeps the paper clips for her office. She won't let me have them. Yeah, I caught a bunch of them on that frog yesterday. I'm sorry, Saturday. Sir?
More close to the top?
Oh, yeah, just throw it all the way out there and just reel it in. It's like a whopper plopper. It's the same thing. Every company's got their own version. The Screaming Chapo I like because it's funny because they kept talking about how much more noise it makes and all that. And I got out there and I'm like, it makes the exact same, plopping sound. Bloop, 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 bloop. But it sounds like brakes rubbing. I'm gonna try and get it thrown out here and bring it back by the dock so y'all can hear it if you can with all the noise out here. I'm not used to this much noise. But I caught my biggest bass on this one. It was a little over 5 pounds. Say what? Oh, that's all right. I'll learn them. Okay, yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, nope, I quit doing that. On my top waters and my larger glide baits, I don't tie them on anymore. Hold on a second. I'll show you exactly what I got here. A lot of guys use them. I just want to be careful. I don't want anything to blow away. I'm a little big about if you bring something in, you can take it out. I got a lot of stuff that just my ADHD made me buy it. My son laughs like, you know, about it the whole, everything's more about catching the fishermen and not the fish. Oh, there's Mama. All right, so they're called top water speed hooks or speed things, I guess. But it's got the swivel on it. Of course, this one's boogered up. Okay, so it's got the swivel on top, like so, and so that's where you tie to. But and it's just got that little clip, and that little one that's bent in up top, it's sticking out just a little bit, so you can just kind of hit it real fast. It's like, you know, like minnows and little things. I'm darn sure we'll use it, like I said, with bigger top water and with my glide baits. I found it to be extremely effective and extremely proficient. Yeah, they're awesome. You can get a pack of them pretty cheap. They're like $5 or $6. On Facebook, I think they have an advertisement every now and then. They'll give away some free packs, and you just gotta pay shipping. Beep, 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 beep. Well, you might ask when's a good time to come to my house. Whenever's fine. I ain't there. Ain't gonna affect me none. Just don't mess with the dogs, because they'll get you. Top water speed clips, I think. The ones I have right now are actually an off version. Let me pull that pack back out. I think they're the off version. And shoot, Temu's got a bunch of them too. You're right. That's my ADHD. I end up speeding myself up. That's actually my father-in-law. The reel he has a lot faster gear ratio. That's actually why I'm not using it, because I'll end up bringing it in way too fast. These are called All Wonder fishing speed clip snaps, connector tackle. Yeah, All Wonder 30-pack fishing speed clamps. He's bringing it in real slow anyway, so I don't gotta tell him. But all right. Yeah, the Rapala claptail, I really was expecting that one to do good, but I have to burn that in so fast to make it do anything. And what it is, basically the plopper on the back is metal, and then there's a metal blade above it. Not this one, the Rapala version. Like I said, everyone's got their own version, and everyone tries to make it a little bit better, but it's all the same thing. Now on the other side of the condo, there's a bridge over there that gets pretty deep, and that's probably where I'll do my crappie fishing over there. And that's where there's actually more stripe. I've caught more bass over here, stripe over there, and crappie over there. I just like catching bass. I'm gonna try that first. Also on this one, I tied my first Alberto knot. I heard that. I'm telling you, there's a picture of a guy's home. I need to take a picture of it, or get my father-in-law to get a picture next time he sees them. But there's a guy here, he was out here one winter, and the bridge was full of snow, and he was sitting in the middle of it in a chair, and he probably had 200 crappie sitting in the snow behind him. And he caught enough crappie for the whole year. And that doesn't even affect them out here at all. It's just, sometimes you get out here and just keep pulling them in and pulling them in, pulling them in. Ain't no big deal. All right, cool. Very good. You'll like them. I mean, I'm telling. Like I said, don't use them on your finesse stuff. That's never a good idea. But on your bigger stuff, that works great. The top water works fantastic. Tell Dad I said, hey, what's up? I'm just really hoping some of these bass are going to try to get in here in this little slough. I'll show you where I'm at. So there's the whole lake. People, all kinds of boat action out there. Well, not right this second, but you'll hear them. You can see the waves from there. Here comes another one. Got that slough down there. No one's really down there. And then you got this little area right here, this little alcove. And I have caught a bunch of bass out of this alcove and up against these docks. There's some more driftwood. Y'all please give me some likes and go check out underneath my releases. Go check out my music. I would really appreciate it. It's underneath the releases tab on my channel. It's where my publisher releases them all first. Then it goes to all streaming platforms around the world. No, just some good conversation.
Maybe they're at the Memorial Day fish barbecue.
They could have beat us there. That's very possible.
That's what I'm thinking. They're hanging out around the rocks where their other buddies are.
Right? There you go. Yeah, I'm just since I started doing music, they my publisher, when they release all my music, they put it on here. Well, I mean, they release it everywhere first, but I guess YouTube is just so quick and easy to get stuff up that it goes live on YouTube first. And so therefore, it's always released here first, more or less. And so I don't, I think it gets released everywhere at the same time. It just goes live here first. And then it goes to like Spotify and Apple Music and Pandora and Prime, all the other musical platforms. I don't even know how many there are. But it's worldwide. Prime, what's up, brother? Hey, Sandy. No, not today. I was thinking about bringing my John boat up here for us to go out. I didn't know my father-in-law wanted to go too, which he did. So he's coming out here to the dock today. I really need to. We're gonna probably go to the other dock here in a little bit and try some crappie fishing. Usually over here I just get bass, but over there there's bass, stripes, and crappie, lots of crappie. And everyone's real friendly out here. I like it out here. Most of the time. I guess everyone's got a bad day, but I've never had any problems out here. So. Camera's blurry. All right, cool. Thank you. Give me just a second. I'll probably touch it with my nasty finger after touching all my baits. Yeah, I think my father-in-law is liking that Chapo a lot better. Bring that bad boy in. Thank you for that heads up. I appreciate that. And I'm half blind, so it's all blurry to me anyway. All right, give me heads up. How's that? There. Is that better? Okay, they're both over here. I'll come back over here. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm out here. I got my my youngest son with me and my father-in-law. We're just out here throwing around a little bit. It's real choppy. Wind's picked up a little bit. I'm waiting for the storm, but this is the first time I've been out all week that I didn't get just beat up by the sun, which I appreciate. That was weird. Knew it wasn't that happen, right? Probably just made it blurry again. I just shot some water over here. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have used the Screaming Chapo or not, but I really like it. It said it makes a new sound fish aren't used to hearing. But to me, it just sounds like brake swim, along with the popping sound. Surprised my son's not using it. I got one in there. It's got a a buzz bait and a. I may use it because it'll be louder. Let me look real quick. I got two. Well, I guess the white one's still in the truck. But is that it? Yeah. My son said I only got this because my ADHD and this appeases it. I just cleaned this little box out and it's already a mess again. But if this doesn't scream ADHD, he was like, the only way that's going to work is if you find the one ADHD fish in there. Because it's busy enough. This is that claptail I was talking about a second ago by Rapala. It's got a piece of metal on it, and then the blade is metal, and it looks good and it swims really good, but I just haven't caught nothing on it. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out here. I haven't tried it on a big lake. Heck, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That was one of those things that probably caught the fisherman and not the fish. I hate to say it that way because I mean Rapala's an awesome company. Got a lot of luck with a lot of their lures. And this one, well, I tell you, I was excited about it. Yeah, on my side, it looks like the camera's a little bit better, so I hope it is from your side too. You can definitely hear the clanking on this one. Alright, I'm going to do the shameless plugs every now and again, so I apologize, but if y'all don't mind, check out my music under my releases. It's where a publisher releases all my music first, gets released here first before it goes to all the other streaming networks. If you like it, have me to whatever streaming platform you use. If not, I mean, that's cool. I mean, you don't have to like it. Everyone don't like everything. But a lot of it is outdoor stuff, so I'm gonna bet most of y'all like fishing, and I definitely got some songs about fishing in there. And then got songs about hunting, family, work. I think the first real deep song I did was about the day I got called when my daughter was molested when she was 8. I was blue collar daddy. But after that, that's probably when I really started continuing with the music a lot more. My son found the baby fries. Hey Jace, let it drop to the bottom and then just pop it up. Reel it a little bit. That's fine, man. You don't have to stay out here keeping me company. Well, if no one else is in there, you can go skinny dipping. I'm just saying.
Well, they give me a good tan, but
It definitely gets you a good tan. Yeah, so you can hear that thing from all the way over there. I'm gonna go back out front by the rocks out there. Hate that the wind's picking up right now. Hey, you should try the little beetle. No, you'd have to retie everything, which you know how to do that. So, like I said earlier, I haven't had enough snakes try to bite me yet this year, so I'm gonna go ahead and go out here in the grass. I've only had one try to get me. I don't know if he was trying to get me or just scare me. If he was just trying to scare me, then he did 100% of his job because I screamed like a girl and jumped about 8 feet. And then he scooted. It's funny because the front of his body was snapping at me. The back of his body was scooting away. It was the craziest thing I ever saw. I didn't appreciate it. Give me that tutorial, but he did the same. Come out here by the rocks again and see what happens. See if we can get blow up. See, you know, I'm addicted to top water. I don't know about y'all, but even when there's no bite, I'll still stay committed to it. I have a couple glide baits I'm probably gonna tie on, get up underwater a little bit. That the some of them glide baits the stripers really like, and that works out well because I really like the stripers, the hybrid stripes. Things are awesome. Even the little ones hit hard. They're so aggressive. Santa Cruz, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome in. Welcome to my lake. I mean, not my lake. Your father-in-law lives up here, but you know, lives on the lake. It is Weiss Lake in northeastern Alabama, right up here, not too far from Rome, Georgia, actually. Ooh, I should have brought my lottery ticket. I have not caught any. Let's see, how long have I been out here? Well, I've actually been out here 41 minutes. Didn't know how the fishing would be today, but I hate that I got out here at noon. I talked to a couple of the guys on boats before I started fishing, and when I was over here talking to a guy that was right up here on the bank right here by our area, he's like, this is the first one. He caught one. That was a real nice one too. But he's like, this is the first fish I've caught all day. We've been out here all morning. And I was like, what you throwing? He said, everything. He said, I'm not going home till I throw everything in the box. I said, okie dokie. So he was throwing a glide bait when he caught the one right there. So I'm going to definitely be doing that. But I want to try my top water first. All right, cool. Breckenridge, Texas. That's awesome. I used to live in Texas. Lived in Houston, Irving, Arlington, and Dallas. The Galleria in Houston's actually where I learned how to ice skate. They used to have an ice skating ring there when I was in 4th grade. I'm 52 now, so that's been a minute. Yeah, that thing just twisted all up on me, I think. I don't know. I think I just got a hold of something. I'm using the, if y'all just came in, I'm using the Rapala claptail. It's one of their newest little things. It's got that metal blade on it, and it's got a metal popper. So haven't caught nothing on this one yet. But I tell you what, I was excited when I first saw it. It definitely caught the fisherman. So but I didn't know if my little lakes, if it was just too much noise for them. This one, you can make more noise in this lake. I'm probably gonna switch over to a spinnerbait here in a minute. Buzz baits, I'm sorry, Biz baits. They have like the best spinner baits. I love their spinner baits. In fact, they're the only spinner baits I've ever caught anything on. I know a spinner bait's a good bait, but I've tried for years and years and never had any luck. And I get theirs, and I get them like one of my videos recently. I was even saying that my first cast out, right out of the box, boom, caught a fish. And, there's something right there by the rocks. Can't tell what it is though. Didn't look like a bass. Looked like a really, really big crappie. That's what my son needs to be switching over to, is the crappie baits. Barometric pressure's kind of high, so I don't know if that's affecting us, or like I've said on some of my other, it's just me making excuses. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get some topwater video first. Okay, cool. I haven't tried the Booyah spinner baits. I definitely gonna tell y'all though, definitely check out Biz Baits. I am not an ambassador for them, even though I keep asking. I was like, I even keep buying my stuff. I just want to be able to say I'm an ambassador. And I actually designed them a pretty cool shirt. I'm hoping that they go with it. I sent it to them last night. I was like, I don't care if y'all make it or not, but I will, just because I like it. But I just like their baits. Yeah, I think it's just too choppy for that top water right now here. So I'm gonna go get me a spinner bait of some sort to put on there. I'll use the speed clips on that too, because It's all metal anyway, right? Oh yeah. I'll turn it in a little bit faster, see if that helps. Let's see if we have any bird's nests going on over here. I'm out here with my father-in-law and my youngest son. And hey buddy, mom needs me? Heck yes. I love it when that happens. Yeah, he's not even fishing. He's just, don't lose your shoe. Don't lose your shoe. Here you go. Take that from me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause the live, I think, if I can figure out how to do it. Yeah, never mind, I'll just talk to her real quick. Hey baby. Hey. I told you need me. You're on the phone. You see how that works? I stop what I'm doing because I was told you need me. I come over here. Awesome. Leslie, you need me?
Yeah, I need you to come in for a minute.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess I'm about to be done. I'll come back out in a little bit. I'm gonna switch up my baits a little bit. Oh, we're gonna go figure out how to get a buka shad out of a tree or something, I guess, to get that too. But hey, y'all, check out my music under my releases tab on my channel. Y'all give me a sub. If you comment on my one of my first shorts, I'll sub back definitely. So, oh yeah, he didn't get bit by a snake. I need to get over there. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. All right. Bye.